clear of the closing doors, please.
Like, I understand all the, like, a lot of people hate on them. Well, like, my old roommate is in the police department, and, like, he's a good guy. He tells me stories, like, how, like, the pressure it is to, like, decision at, like, certain points. But, like, yeah, so a lot of them are fucked up, but there's a lot of good ones, too.
They don't give a fuck about anybody except themselves. They only care about the badge, they only care about their collars. They don't care about what's right and wrong.
Get back to you!
I know, bro. I know.
It's kind of resembling a plantation. Take a look and see which way the cops are facing.
Yeah, but see, at the end of the day, look, they facing that way, but see, they watching everything.
Honestly, the way cops treat people. Cops lately have been pulling people over for no reason.
Oh, they hit the...
It's a law right about now stating that it's called aggressive panhandling. And we're not even doing that. We just rapping to people, and if people like it, you know what I'm saying, they're giving us donations. You know what I'm saying, they're showing love. Like,
do you know that I got stopped twice in one night? I was waiting for my friend to get out of the restaurant, and they pass by, and they go back, and they're like, "Miss, who are you with?" I'm like, excuse me, am I supposed to be with somebody?
Some of them are good, some of them are bad. You know what I'm saying? I can't shit on them all, but you know, some of them are real ball busters. Some of them will give you a break when they can. You know? To me, the police are an extension of the IRS. Yeah. Anything that basically you cake off on without paying taxes, they put you in trouble and shit.
look, he was swiping Metro cards.
You know, it's good and bad. I mean, like, again, in this neighborhood, you know, when the police weren't involved, it was unlivable, really.
Every time we need them, they're not there, and every time we don't need them, they are there to cause problems.
I do not have a relationship with NYPD. I do not look at cops. I would not know.
I'm not crazy, man. I've seen videos in London.
Rolled up on me just now. Some more bullshit, you know? It felt like a little racial profile type shit.
So, I mean, they cleaned the neighborhood up, they made it a safer place to live. But I think other people don't benefit from that.
We in the car, and the police didn't even see that I didn't have my seatbelt on. But when he pulled us over, he gave my man a ticket for having no seatbelt on, and he had a seatbelt on.
Being a white guy, I'm lucky. They never bothered me in my life. But other people I know who have been bothered, and it's a different experience.
Around UK, they can't do that to us. They ain't got guns. They're nothing. We just run from them, obviously, because they can't shoot us.
They're definitely needed, and I feel as far as police go, they're not as bad as like a small town kind of person, like small town kind of cop.
Always getting violated, always getting, you know. I mean, that's the only thing in the world that, you know. But hey, like, hey, we're black, we gotta suck it up. That's what it is with us.
Their biggest enemies are like gangs and things like that, but the biggest gang in New York.
I mean, they're definitely the asshole cops. You know, take advantage of their power. But for the most part, I feel like NYPD is one of the better police forces.
They thought I didn't wear a seatbelt when I did, and I thought that it was kind of unfair, but they were like, just, you know, we're writing you a ticket, just when you go to hearing, you know, you just have to either attend it or you have to take care of that.
Like, the cops are just so annoying. Like, if I park right here real quick, I'll get a ticket before I even come out the corner store.
They're here to protect us. They're here to do the best they can. They're just human beings too.
I feel like the cops are not really doing their job. They're just harassing people. I mean, granted, I shouldn't be parked there, but you know what I mean.
I didn't know that though, you understand what I'm saying?
Me walking down the street is nothing compared to like what's going on with a lot of other people. You know, I'm a white kid from Forest Hills. I don't really feel like I can talk about it on the same level because I've never experienced any of it.
The unlawful beating and like abusing of the powers is definitely needs to stop.
Every white kid that I know that's been arrested, it's always been a pot charge. It's nothing that, like, that's all they have to do here.
Well, if you fuck with the cops, you will get your ass beat at least 2 or 3 times, you know what I'm saying?
But then again, it doesn't help when criminals are on Facebook saying fuck the police. It doesn't help when people are actually selling drugs and doing crimes are pretending like they're victims.
I feel like they're necessary evil. For real, man. Like just the other day, we almost got into some dumb shit outside, like, and the lady was getting ready to call people, and I was like, yo, I'm about to go, this is true shit. Like, I was about to go in the house, like, bitch, you really about to call people for this shit and we could just squash it? I was about to go in the crib and get my shit. And then the motherfucking cops came. I was actually happy that they came, you know what I'm saying?
I know that I record everything that when I get in contact with the cops, just for my own safety. But at the end of the day, I respect cops. Like everyone has their job.
They shoot us, they kill us, but at the same time, they come help us when it really boils down to it.
They should tase people. If you gotta shoot somebody, like tase somebody, like not kill somebody, shoot them like 30 times.
Nah, I ain't going for not all cops is bad. It's some cops like, cause some cops they give back to the community. They come to the courts, play ball with the kids. But other than that, the dirty cops, get them out of here.
You barely see them socialize with people. Like that's one thing. Like they're so separated from people that we look at them like they're like night owls. Like they're about to get you. Like they're about to get you. Like it's not like you can, oh, that's officer such and such. Like he a cool dude. He plays ball or something like that.
If a cop was to shoot a kid, they get suspended from their job.
They wouldn't get arrested.
But if you was to shoot a cop, bro, you going under, bro. You going under the jail system. First of all, they gonna spank you once you get in there. And it's not even gonna be the inmates. It's gonna be the cops that spank you. Then when you go to see the judge, they're gonna be like, nah, he had a fight with an inmate.
People getting pulled over for no fucking reason.
Because
you don't understand.
Doesn't work for the people.
They work for themselves.
I asked a cop 3 days ago what a CPR means. He had the nerve to tell me he doesn't know what it means. So what I did was walk him around his car and pointed to it. I said, it's CPR. Courtesy, professional respect. I asked him, what does that mean? And he couldn't even give me a definite answer to it. So can you imagine 90% of these cops? And he was a veteran, over 54 years old.
If you guys shoot a 12-year-old and justify it, let me know where that's coming from.
Yo, my man out in Staten Island said he can't breathe.
Rest in peace, Tamir Rice.
These battalions Staten Island, we can go all day, man. Like, it's calmed down a lot with everything that's happened. You know, rest in peace, Eric Garner.
You know, then they're saying, oh, he was selling cigarettes. That's another crime.
It was ridiculous that somebody had to lose their life over cigarettes. I do not find that.
I think it's disgusting.
It's sad. But also at the same time, although, you know, I've had my issues with law enforcement, I respect police officers and I understand they're doing their job. Some police officers are not going to be good cops. That's understandable, but everybody is getting together.
That wasn't like the right way to go about that. I feel like it's definitely a big issue on Staten Island and everywhere now.
The whole country, I feel like, is divided, where it's like civilians against police officers, when really they're helping us. They're here to help us. They're our heroes, and we should.
But that situation is a different story.
Right.
In my opinion, I feel like.
I just feel like if people listen to police, like he says stop, you stop. Nothing bad will happen. I don't know, just following directions, I think. If you just follow directions, you'll be alright. There are, of course, cops out there that are scumbags and will do terrible things, but, like, for the most part, like, if you just listen to what they say, everything will go fine.
Now we're standing here talking right now. We can't do that. They'll come and tell you, break it up, break it up, break it up. For what?
You know, I had an instance about 4 years ago. My sons, well, one of my sons, Martez, he was coming from the dentist, and it was about 6 o'clock at night. And then he came in the house, he looked a little shaken. I said, what's the problem?
The cops, they raided my home. They raided my mom's house, and they arrested my mom. And they didn't bring a search warrant or anything to my mom's house. And they claimed they was looking for this and that. And you know what they told my mother? Be lucky it's us busting in your house and not the damn other guys. The other guys, the thugs.
He said, I'll stop by 2 cops. You know, and I said, for what? He said, I don't know, they wrote down my name and everything. So I said, show me where the police officers are. So he took me, he said that he didn't want me to go. It was on Marcy and Vernon. I said, okay, I'll go with you. I said, come on, I gotta see what's the problem. So I went over there, I said, I met the two officers, I said, you know, this is my son, he's come from the dentist. Why'd you stop him? They said, oh no, we got a report that somebody stole something. And I said, but he didn't have anything on him. I said, well, what's the problem? They said, oh no, everything's okay, you know, but I wrote down their badge number, but I didn't go through the whole formality of it, because that's the time when they're doing stop and search and all this stuff, you know, but that probably still goes on, really.
And it's like, these are the people that's meant to protect me. Like, why do I have to fear them? You know? And it's just happening over and over and over again. It's just like, after a while, you realize maybe it's not a pattern. Because if you think about it, Jim Crow laws weren't that many years. It was a lifetime away. You know, somebody still lived through that is still living today.
The point is, being black, let's face it, being black, there's always stuff that you have to be aware of that other nationalities don't have to be kind of aware of as much as us. And since regentrification is happening in the area, there's a whole lot of things that's going to happen.
They serve a purpose, but with all the tension going on, I don't trust them. And when they come closer to my block and they stay there and they post up like 4 or 5 police cars, even the whole van, I don't feel safer. I feel more threatened, actually. It's pretty sad how that works.
A few miles from you, somebody that looked like you just got gunned down. He ain't have nothing on him, you know, and countless numbers of stories every week in the paper, in the news. It's like, wow, am I safe, really, you know?
Fuck the cops. Fuck them all. Man, if you in a gang, man, you shoot first, ask questions later. What you gonna know? What's your intel like? How you gonna know what's going on? Fuck the cops, man. I wear Teflon if I have to. If I walk by a precinct, I don't care about that shit. I'm all for that Hammurabi rule. You know what I'm saying? An eye for an eye. Shit like that.
They got a dude get shot in Louisiana or something like that. Cop had the camera on him, didn't care. Popped him right on the camera. He got penalized, but nothing could bring that life back, you know, so.
New York pricks and dicks, man, they can eat a dick. At the end of the day, police, they just here to cause trouble. They ain't really trying to help nobody, you know what I mean? They would probably arrest you or shoot you before anything else, you know what I mean? It's like guilty before innocent shit out here.
Like watch guards, you know what I'm saying? Basically, it's like a prison in itself. It's kind of like sick. Psychotically think about it.
I never really feared the police, but I kind of knew it was an imbalance in the justice system. My father was always in jail.
My mom did 20 years on the job as NYPD. My uncle was also a correctional officer for 22 years. My aunt is currently she's done 16 years with school safety.
They're fine. I think they do their job, and it sucks that they get backlash, and sometimes they do the wrong thing, and it's put in a way that makes people hate them, but I think that they're here to protect us, and you know, they gotta do what they gotta do. Whichever way it comes out at the end of the day, it's like, because if it wasn't for them, it'd probably be a worse place, you know? So I don't really have anything bad to say about them, and I don't have anything extraordinary to say about them.
Like, no one really paid attention to police brutality or anything of that nature. And now it's like getting more mainstream because now there's more things like social media and people are always recording everything. So everything that you say or do will always be there.